Hello, my friends. It's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Happy Saturday. So glad you're here. I'm Sheree, and my channel is Turquoise Dreaming. And today I'm here to share with you some things I have put in my shop this past week and some things I'm going to put in my shop. So, my shop is Sheree's Shop on eBay. I will have a link below. So, what I put in my shop this week, and one thing was an update of something. So I had put in my shop these new little, recently changed my shop from Etsy to eBay, and I had been selling, which was a bestseller. And this is one of the things that Etsy chose to advertise, which I didn't need them to advertise, but I was selling the glue, art glitter glue pins, which I have tested, and so I know these are the right ones. But I was just selling the pins, and then when I opened my new shop on eBay, I decided to put them in these little glass bottles. I had been thinking about that before I'd made the change, but I don't know, I didn't do it for one reason or the other. I just didn't know if I wanted to. But then I really did want to, kind of like in the back of my mind. But, anyway, I have done it now. So I have put this in my shop a couple weeks ago, and half of them are sold. So I wanted to put some more in. And so I did do a little update and add some more of these little bottles. I think I have 15 now. I just wanted to have them ready so when people want them, that's what people would do before in my other shop. If they'd order one, they'd order five, and each one comes with 5 pins in it. That was how I sold them before, but without the glass bottle. So I think these are super cute. You get the little glass bottle, and you can either have this to keep your pins in so you know where they are, or you can use the glass bottle for something else. You can make it into a little charmer or whatever you want. So I think it's a cute little set. So anyway, I have 15 at the moment. So I think that's good for right now, unless somebody orders all 15. Then I'll have to go get me some more glass bottles. But I really like them. I think they're really cute. And the little cork just, pops right off the top. I have made some of these into charms if you didn't see that video. And I just used some art glitter glue to glue the cork in because I filled it up with what I wanted, like some beads inside. And then I glued the cork in with some art glitter glue, put a little eye pin in the top, and then you can use it as a charm. So lots of things you can do if you don't want to keep your pins in there. You can do whatever you want with a glass bottle. So it's a win-win, I think. And then the next thing I listed, I told you I was trying to clean out my linen chest that I keep my linens in, or that I was keeping my linens in that I had for sale in my shop. And I've got pretty much all of the linens out of there now. I've either sold them, or I have 2 doily, what I'm going to call doily in linen bundles in my shop now, which I've already shown you. So those are in there. And then the next thing I had in there was I have 2 bags of, these are game pieces. So there's a little piece of paper in there too, but these are game pieces, and it's a Ziploc bag full of game pieces. So I have these already listed, and there's just probably every kind of game you could think of in here. I have some of the list of games in my listing, like there's dominoes, there's dice, there's a timer, like a sand timer that you turn upside down, one of the little ones. If I find it, I'll let you know. There's chess pieces, there's clue pieces. I'm not sure what these little guys are from. Are these from Candyland? I'm not sure. These little guys, sorry pieces, sorry game pieces. The rummy cube pieces, like that. These little balls are from some game. I don't know. They have numbers on. Well, this might be a bingo game. But anyway, there was a game. I can't think. I had this game. I think they look like little glass pieces. I had this game. I can't even think of what it was right now because it was a long time ago. There's Monopoly pieces, the metal and the houses and the hotels in here. anything else? I don't know, just everything. There's some Scrabble pieces in here. And so, yeah, I think there's some Tiddlywinks in here. There's some of these. These might be, I don't think these are Tiddlywinks, but whatever game these are from. I mean, then there's some cardboard pieces in here too from some game. And just anything and everything. Wood, plastic, just whatever I found. I got them all at thrift stores. Oh, here's the timer. Let's see. This particular bag is the 500. There's 525 pieces in here. I went through and counted every one. So, and in this particular game, there's two of the timers. In the other one, in the other listing, which is 400 and something pieces, like 473, I think it is. That one has one timer in it, and it is a little bit less. It's $5 less because it has around, something like 100 less pieces or whatever it is. So this is the bigger bag, and the other one is a little bit less, so it's a little bit less in price. But I'm keeping this in here so I know which is which. So this is in my shop if you happen to want to. Like, I had people buy these. I was selling by the 100 pieces, like 100 pieces for $8 or something in my other shop. And now I don't think I want to really deal with that anymore, so that's why I'm just selling them in 2 bags. And people that bought them, one person said they bought them they were making a necklace for a, what is it called, Comic-Con conference or seminar, whatever that is. They were making one for that, and then some people buy them for, little charms, making charms and dangles. And some people buy them actually for home decor. I've seen where people fill them up, a glass jar up with the game pieces. It's really pretty, and to have them setting in their family room or their game room or something, their movie room, their movie theater, just for a fun thing. They fill up a glass, like a big glass jar or whatever, with game pieces. So isn't that fun? Anyway, there's 525 in here, and that is in my shop, and the other one is too. So I've got 2 listings for those if you go to my shop and you want to look around. And then I have this listing. So, I've been selling some bundles of the vintage wrapping paper that I have. So this bundle is pieces that are open, okay? But they're good sized pieces. So let me show you. There's a bunch here. I've already got this listing in there. So there's a lot here. So I will show you. This is a good sized piece of this yellow rose. Okay. And I'm going to try to go through these kind of quick, not take too long on them, but this is a piece of what I have left, all I have left. This is, of the pieces that are open, this is all I have right here. So this one is very retro. You can see the groovy and the flower power on this one. I did make some things with this one because I love it. So that's what's left of it. This is a beautiful kind of stained glass looking one here. Let me open it up. See, they're not little tiny pieces or scraps. They're really good sized pieces that you can use for whatever. I've made tags. I've made pages for my journals. You can make envelopes, just whatever you want to make. This one is in the plastic, but it is open. Let me see, where is it open? Not there, not there. Where? This one is open, isn't it? Hold on, because I didn't. Oh yeah. I went through these all the other night, so it's open right here. So there's a whole piece in here. I don't want to really take it out, but it's a whole piece, and it opens up. I think these open up like 3 times, like they open up once and they open up again. So it's a good size piece, I believe. But you can see the pretty pattern there with the pink butterflies and the little flower, like bluebells, but they're white bells. Okay, next one, this is a pretty, I've got 2 pieces of this one. Really gorgeous, very summery. It's got a gardening. You can use this in a garden journal or summer journal. It's got a lot of sunflowers. This one has a ladybug on it, butterflies, a watering can, dragonflies, different flowers. So this one opens up like this one. and 2. Here's the back of this one. This one's pretty thick. Some of them are thicker than the others. You know how wrapping paper is, where you get some that are thinner and some that are thicker. This is a pretty thick one and very pretty. But there's 2 pieces of that. One, 2. And then this one here is a very thick one. I mean, this is probably the thickest one in here. And it's gorgeous, very gorgeous. It's got, let me hold it still so you can see. But butterflies and this pretty flower, yellow flower here. And it opens up, whoops, let me move my glass jars there with my pins in them. I got them right over there. So this opens up, you know, once and again like that. So it's a big whole piece. It's just not in the package, you know what I mean? That's what most of these are. They're whole pieces, but not in the package, except for the ones I just showed you at the beginning where I used part of it. But those are good size pieces too, right? This one's cool because it's pink on the back. Let me show you. It opens up twice. Again here. And it's beautiful pink on the back, like a mauve pink, and you've got this pretty color on the front. And this is a good size, good thickness on one. It's not thick as that one I just showed you, but it's thicker. It's not a real thin one. This one is trains. So it's got like diagrams of trains. It's blue, and it looks like a blueprint kind of almost. It's got like measurements here, right here. See that? 30 inches. But really cool, and it opens up twice again, like that. So a whole piece. So the price I put in there is because these are whole pieces, and there's a lot here. You know what I mean? It's not just 4 pieces or 8, even 8 pieces. It's, I don't even, I guess did I put how many pieces in there? I guess I probably did, but it's a lot. This one's gorgeous. Flowers and butterflies and birds. And see, it's double here. It opens up right here. Here's the back of it. So another gorgeous. They're all gorgeous. That's why I brought them home because they're gorgeous. This one, really pretty. They're all really different, aren't they? Unique, pretty. This one's yellow. Got this turquoisey. This looks almost mid-century modern. I know it's not that old, but it's. I think they're all probably vintage. But there's no date or anything on these. But some of them came in the wrapper, like the American Greetings plastic wrapper, like the one I showed you. So, you know, I know those are vintage. This one's folded. When it's folded, it's like that, a rectangle. But it opens like this. And then it opens again. See both sides. So you've got really a giant piece here that you could do a lot with. You know, so much you can do with a big piece like that. Because most of these, I think I got 2 pieces in. 2 pieces of, and used 1 piece. You know what I mean? So I have a lot. I still have a lot, but this is all the open ones. I still have a lot of wrapping paper though. One time I found a jackpot of wrapping paper, and then I found wrapping paper here and there through the years. So, but this is another gorgeous one. This one's a pink on the back too. Isn't that so pretty? I wish they were all like that. Very pretty, right? Pink on the back, and then these beautiful kind of bouquets of flowers. The pinks are the prevalent, and you've got the green leaves, and then you have some little blue flowers in there, and little white flowers, and the background is creamy. So it's kind of like that other one, and probably the sister to this one. But this is the one's a black background, and this one's a creamy background. I don't think these came together though. I think they're in 2 separate packages, because I think I've used some of this one and another, not this particular one here, but if it had 2, I used 1. So lots of pieces of wrapping paper in my shop in one listing. Altogether, you can get that bundle. And then I wanted to show you some things I will be putting in my shop this week. So I want to show you this because this was in my shop on Etsy, and I haven't put it in my shop on eBay yet. But I thought out of the few journals that I had left in Etsy, this would be the one that somebody might want for Mother's Day. It's got this beautiful fabric bow here. I have cut, I'm not going to do a real, I'm going to do a super quick flip through because I could actually, what I'll do is link the original flip through of this under this video. But I just want to point out that it's got this, is pinked on either, you know, cut with pinking shears on either side of this. And it comes with the goodie pack, so you actually get, you know, kind of a kit with it. And then here's the front of this one. It's made from this old book. I zigzag stitched around the edge here of this book for effect. Basically, didn't really need it, but I was just having fun. And then this beautiful 2 layers of fabric and lace here. The original spine I put back on here. And then here's the back, made out of this old, you know, book, storybook, children's storybook. The colors are gorgeous with this blue and yellow. And then quick, I'm not going to pull out anything. I'm just going to be like, show you real quick how cute it is. It's got a lot in here, and a lot of fun pages. It's got 3 signatures. They are, well, I can't see this. Let's see, it's 5 pamphlet stitched, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can see them. And so it's got it's got some tabs, some fabric tabs made out of that same fabric on the spine and on the little tie closure. But isn't it nice? I love it. I would love this journal myself, actually, to keep it. But I already have enough journals for myself, as you can probably imagine. But lots of tuck spots and envelopes, things paper clipped in. So there's a cool belly band here where I have put playing cards and then cards in there, the little tuck spots on the belly band and under the belly band. I forgot about that. Some cool paper clips, and here, oh, this one even says mother. Oh my goodness, hello, who wants this for Mother's Day? To our mother on Mother's Day. I forgot that was in there. Wow, I didn't pick it out because of that. It just, the overall look of it just looks like something that someone would like to give to their mother. You know what I mean? So, wow, that was like, I'm amazing myself right now. I can't believe that Mother's Day card is in there. And I picked this out for Mother's Day. This isn't glued down. This is a piece that you can do whatever you want with. There's lots of things, you know, in the pockets. This is a little booklet here. So if you want this, it's not, like I said, these things are not in my shop yet. If you want any of the things that I'm showing you right now that are not in my shop, let me know. I'll give you I'll just go ahead and send, well, I'll let you know the price, and then I'll send, and it will be the price plus shipping, and then I'll send you an invoice through PayPal, and then as soon as you pay it, I would get it in the mail, like on the next business day, like Monday. But yeah, that is so cute for Mother's Day, and it has that, I just can't believe it has that Mother's Day card in there. I totally forgot about that. Okay, and the other things are really different. Let me grab them so I can show you them quickly. I have a bunch of stuff that I am cleaning out of that chest. It wasn't just linens in there. So I'm trying to get it empty so that I can put some little golden books in there. Because like I told you, if you missed that video where I said we are consolidating within our own house, where we are renting out our upstairs, making that into an apartment. So we were living up there, so all that stuff up there has to go somewhere. So yeah, we're consolidating. So anyway, this is a box of, now I had all of these listed separately in my Etsy shop, and I did sell a lot of them. I had probably twice this many, and this is what I have left. So, and like I said, I haven't listed them yet, and I can't even go through them really in detail right now. But what they are is McDonald's toy, Happy Meal toys. So, and they're all vintage. They're all from like the 90s, like that. Like, they have the date on here. Like, this one is 1994, I think. Bobby's World. They're all not open. They're not open. There might be one open one in here, but that's it. And they're all sealed, vintage McDonald's Happy Meal toys. Here's a Barbie. So people collect these. So I was selling them. This is Tiny Toons. This is a Mickey Mouse one. Mickey and Friends. And there's Mickey Mouse. Oh, that's Minnie Mouse. There's probably a Mickey in here too. So as you can see, there's some Hot Wheels in here. You know all the little toys that McDonald's done through the years. Here's one, it's Snow White, the dwarfs. So they're really cool. Like I said, I sold a lot of them, but I have all of these left that I don't want to have to list separately. So if you're interested, let me know if you want the whole box, and I'll give you a price. I was selling them for $3 each in my Etsy, but I will give someone a good price, you know, a bundle price, if somebody wants all of them. Or if you collect these, if you happen to collect these and you're looking for one or some, let me know. Like, say you see these and you say, I want all the Disney ones, or I want all the Barbie ones, or I want all the Tiny Toons ones, whatever. Let me know and I will get it together for you. But yeah, I have a good amount of those that I want to sell quickly in a bundle. Move that. Then I have 3 bags of these Scrabble tiles. I don't know, these are probably, I don't know if these were ever, you know how they sell them now? You have Scrabble tiles and then you have the craft Scrabble tiles. So I don't know if these are craft. I would guess that they were craft and somebody had these and gave them, everything came from a thrift store here. So I didn't buy them new or anything. But if you want all 3 of these or one of these or any of these, let me know. I'm not selling them by the letter because that takes too long. I was trying to do that in my Etsy shop, and it was like people actually ask me for a letter, and then I would send them a picture. Yes, I have the letter. Here it is. I send them a picture. Oh, I don't like that. I mean, give me a break. You know, how much time do you think I have going through these to look for a letter for you, and then you say you don't like it? I mean, so that was the epic fail, trying to sell them by the letter. So, and I don't mind selling them by the number, like if you want 100 of them or something, that's perfectly okay. Random letters by the bundle is fine, but I'm not going to pick out a single letter. That's just too much work to have somebody say that they don't want it. You know what I mean? Believe it or not, it really is you know, especially if it's an unusual letter that I don't have in there too. Sometimes I didn't even have the letter. It doesn't have all the A through Z in there. So the next little bunch of stuff is not all together, unless if somebody wants them all. So I've got some Disney cards here in this little bag. And these are all, let me look at these. These are, I think these are called puzzle cards. They're all Disney, and they're pretty much all, I think these are the ones that are all Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yeah, here it says Hunchback of Notre Dame. They're all Disney cards, and they have little punch outs on, like this one has little punch outs like coins. They have a little hole. I guess you're supposed to punch them out, and so you can make little dangles out of these. And then some are just cards. I mean, people would order these by, say I was selling them a dozen at a time, and I would just send them 10 random. This is a puzzle where this is 2 pieces. It comes apart. There's some in here that are several pieces. This one's 2 pieces, but you kind of get the picture. I don't want to take too long with these. Oh, I have 2 bags of these. This one's Hunchback of Notre Dame too. So you can, if you want these, oh, here's one that's a bunch of pieces. These are really cool. They're not all like this, but look at this. This is a little puzzle all by itself. The back is, yeah, it's all puzzle pieces. So let me try to show you in the camera. I don't know, like I can't see if you're able to see it, but I'm going to just show it to you for a second here, and I'll hold it still because there's all puzzle pieces. And there's quite a few in here like that, but they're not. Here's another one right here. This is like that too. So they're really cool, and they're all Hunchback of Notre Dame. I've got 2 bags of them, so if somebody wants those, let me know. I'll give you a price. But if you want 1 bag, 2 bags, or if you just want some, let me know, and I'll work it out. So those are both Hunchback of Notre Dame, like that. I call them puzzle cards in my and that's Disney, I believe, right? in my Etsy shop. But they will be listed if nobody gets them this weekend. This next week, I'm going to try to list all the things here. Now these are, I was selling by the dozen too. These are Star Trek cards. If anybody wants these, let me know. Like for my Etsy, for my new shop, my eBay shop, I will count them. I will count them and let you know in the listing there would be. I would list how many there are, but these are what I have. I've sold a lot of these Star Trek cards. People order these all the time, but I had a lot of them, and they're the old Star Trek, the original. Well, no, let me take that back. There was some original in here, and there's some Next Generation. These are Next Generation right here. Let me see if I have any of the old ones left here. These are all, I think all these blue ones are Next Generation. So, yeah, I had some of the old ones, and I think I may have sold all of those. Yeah, I think these are all Next Generation, but if you're a Star Trek fan, if you're a real Star Trek fan, like we are Star Trek fans, and we have 2 boys, so it was a good thing to get into with them, and they, especially my oldest son, who is really into techie stuff and Star Wars and all, and Star Trek. Yeah, these are all Next Generation. So he was and still is into Star Wars and Star Trek and all of that. Even the Next Generation, he liked the original. He likes the new, anything Star Trek, old or new. So anyway, I'm not going to try to guess how many are there. I would think around, looks like maybe 50 or so. I don't know. But that will be going into my shop. And, oh, I have this is going into my eBay shop. It's a Campbell Soup spoon holder, you know, for your oven, but it does hang on the wall. It has 2 holes here. I had it hanging on the wall at one time, but I haven't had it hanging on the wall for a while. 1997 right there, Campbell Soup Company. It's, it's perfect. There's like no chips or anything. I don't think there's any. I mean, there's some crud there. There's some crud on it. No, not really. And there's not really any nicks. There's something, I guess that is a nick right there. I don't know if you can even see it. I'm just right there. That might have been there when I got it though, because I always had it hanging on the wall. I never used it, so it never got damaged from however I received it. You know what I mean? So, but it's a can of soup with the Campbell's kid there. I think it's really cute. So that is going into my shop. And I have to be careful with it so I don't damage it there. And then the other thing I want to put in my shop, and really the last thing from my chest, so I can put my little golden books in there, is this beaded, I'm going to call it a table runner. And I think it's gorgeous. When I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to get that for my shop. And that's what I bought it for. I put it in my shop to resell it. But it's beaded, and it's got stitchery pieces in it, like here is stitchery, and here these little blue flowers are stitchery, and most of the flowers are beaded, but there's some little like fabric pieces in here too, so interwoven. And I don't really see anything wrong with it. You know, I don't see any beads missing or anything wrong with it. So like here's stitchery in here, this yellow fabric in there, stitchery in there. Here's the back. You know, it's completely kind of lined on the back there. But I guess this could be, I don't know if this could be hung on the wall or just used, you know, on a table or something. You know, if you have an entryway table in a foyer or entryway in your house or wherever. If you have a girly office that this would fit into the decor, something like that. This is stitchery right here. But yeah, I think it's really gorgeous when I saw it. So it's heavy too, so it would be plus shipping. Everything's plus shipping. Because I give you really low, I try to give you low prices and then just add the shipping on everything I put in my shop. So that is everything, I think. I don't see anything else. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great weekend.